Hey guys, it's Mila. Just wanted to kind of give you an update on what's been going on with me, and why I've been MIA probably for the last 9 months. I just had a baby. Well, I had a baby about a month ago, and so during my pregnancy, I really wasn't able to be on my feet too much, um, especially the last, I'd say maybe 6 months, 6 months, maybe 5 months. I had like preterm contractions in January, and so I was really just supposed to be off my feet. And then like the last month or two, I was on like light bed rest too, so I wasn't really able to be at my craft desk much. I was, here and there I would do stuff while I was laying down, but nothing super creative. I was trying to do project life every day and kind of document that, my pregnancy and stuff like that. So, and I didn't even do that every day because I sometimes forgot or just wasn't in the mood. But I did as much as I could, and I am, super proud of that, at least, that I have, some weeks documented throughout my pregnancy and how I felt. And I did take lots of pictures of my belly and stuff like that this time. So I haven't really scrapped any of those pictures yet, but, I did put them in the Project Life album, and I documented them. So, but anyway, that's why I've been missing on YouTube and on my blog. I really haven't posted anything on my blog lately either. Again, because I really haven't been creating any like super big projects that are kind of worth blog posting or YouTube making. Since I've had my son in May, I've kind of been trying to get back into the crafty mode, and it has been amazing. I've definitely gotten back into the groove, and I'm starting to get back into, altering projects and altering journals and stuff like that. So I've been having a lot of fun doing that, and my newborn is amazing. Again, like I said, he's finally here. He was born in May, so we're really excited that he's finally here, and that I'm not pregnant anymore. That's a really good thing, I guess, and because it was a difficult 9 months for me. So I was like totally nauseous the first like 3 months, just throwing up after every meal after dinner, just super nauseous. And then I think I had like 1 month of where, after like the nausea went away, like in November, like from November to November 1st, probably till like November 20th or something, I had those few days that were pretty good. And then I started spotting during Thanksgiving, actually. And so we ended up in the ER, and so it was just a really, really hard 9 months, and they really wanted me off my feet most of the time. And so anyway, so I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to be on my feet again, and glad that my son is finally here. So now I have 2 little boys, and you can see that in my projects here. So getting back to the frame, and me stop rambling because I do that a lot. But I just wanted to let you guys know that that's why I've been missing, and it's, everybody's fine now. Everybody is, good, and we are adjusting well, actually. So, anyway, it was Father's Day this past weekend, and I wanted to give something to my husband, since I really haven't been able to go out much. I couldn't buy anything for him. Because he's my youngest, he's still a newborn. He's only like a month and a half old, so 6 weeks old. So, we don't really want to go to the stores with him. But I had so much fun altering this, and I have so many frames and stuff that I want, can alter, and I have so much stuff. So I wanted to do something a little more meaningful for him. And my oldest son kind of helped me with this project. So this is the frame that I altered, and my oldest son kind of helped me. He helped me pick out the paper. So I gave him kind of a stack of paper, and I said, here, go through the paper and see which one you like to put over the box. So he chose, okay, granted, I did give him paper that I really liked, so most of it was Graphic 45, My Mind's Eye, Prima. Most of the papers were Graphic 45, the various different collections. So he chose Graphic 45 papers, and this is a paper, this is the Graphic 45 paper from Translantique. I think that's how we say it. And I asked him why he chose that paper, and he said because it looks like chess. So that is why he chose that paper. And it's funny, and I'm kind of glad that he did choose this paper because there are planes on it, and my husband loves planes, so it was kind of a perfect fit. And then he chose this paper with the luggage because he said that he likes to travel, and that we order with him a lot. So he said that he likes, we like to travel, and so that's why that he chose that paper. So so that's that, and I didn't really do anything to the back of it. I just covered it with the pattern paper, and I didn't want to make it too girly because my husband, well, obviously it's for a guy, and he doesn't like me personally. I love big clusters of stuff, and for it all to be filled. He's more simple, and he doesn't like that. So I tried to keep it as simple as I possibly could. But of course, if you guys have been watching my videos, you know that I always need to have some sort of Prima bling on there, and some flowers. And some metal, probably. It just wouldn't be me if I didn't have those few things on there. So, let me get started on some techniques, and I'll have this all on my blog as well if you guys want to visit there. I'll have a link below. So the first thing I did, because it was kind of raw wood, and you can see that on the back, and I didn't cover the back at all because it's going to be like this on his desk at work, so I figured I don't need to do that. And plus with a newborn, so I had my newborn and I had my 5.5-year-old home last week. So it was kind of a hectic week, and I was trying to just do it. And plus I had to get thank you cards out and stuff like that. So it was kind of a hectic week. So I was trying to keep it as simple as possible. So what I did do was I took Walnut Stain Distress stain, and I covered the front of it with the Walnut Distress stain. What I also did was I took a small brush and I dipped it in water. So I would stain it with the distress stain, and then I dip my brush in water and I would go over it with water. And the reason I did that was because it was too dark, and I wanted to kind of make it look more of a natural wood. And of course dark wood is natural, but I wanted to keep it on the lighter side, so I didn't want it to be too dark. So I kind of diluted it with some water, and I loved the way it turned out. I loved the way that you can still see like some of the wood dimension and the wood lines and stuff like that. So I love that. And then after that dried, I took some iridescent gold Tattered Angels Glimmer Mist and sprayed the frame. And so I don't know if you can see it shimmery, maybe not. But anyway, but that's what I did. And so it is a little bit shimmery. And again, I didn't want to make it too shimmery because it's for a guy. So that's all I did here. And I didn't want to cover this with paper, this frame here, part of it because, again, I wanted it to be, this side here, I wanted to be super fragile and like I wanted it to be gentle since it's a picture of my boys. I wanted it in their baby still. I wanted it to be very subtle and very like light and, you know, baby blues and, you know, a creamy color. So that's why I didn't really cover this because I knew I wanted to use, the background paper is by My Mind's Eye. And I wanted to use that creamy paper, so I didn't want this to be dark. I actually really liked the wood and how that looked. So that's what I did there. On the inside of the frame, again, it's My Mind's Eye paper, so all I did was just cut it out and then put some matte medium paste over it. And then I, of course, edged all of the edges with frayed burlap distress ink by Tim Holtz. And the inside paper is the little blue paper with the plane. That is a 6x6 pad by My Mind's Eye also. I don't remember the name of it, but if you guys are interested, I could definitely look it up. And this quote here, it says, "Life moves pretty fast if you don't life moves pretty fast if you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it." And that quote is, I got it from a Studio Calico kit, I think last year, because I don't subscribe to Studio Calico anymore, but I do love their kits, but it wasn't me too much, I guess. But anyway, so that I put that quote there. And this is a Prima flower and then some Prima bling. This is a key down here. You can see it. Down there is a key, and that is from Stampin' Up. And then I put a little clock from Graphic 45, A Proper Gentleman's Collection there. And then their photo. And I just love, love, love this photo of them. It is amazing. The photographer was awesome, amazing. She did an amazing job with both of them. And then this is, I fussy cut this little frame kind of thing out from the paper collection, the same one that the blue pattern paper was on. And it just says perfect, and then I put father on it. And I think those are either jelly bean soup letters or basic gray. I'm not sure. So that's that. And I kept it super simple. This is a frame by Tim Holtz. So just stuck that on there and says adore. And then here I kind of wanted a cluster of things. So this is a clock by Tim Holtz, some gears. And it's still spinny, which I love. And then I have some Prima flowers, some Prima bling. This is Prima heart bling. And I put 2 hearts here for my 2 boys and some more Prima bling. And then this is a stick by Tim Holtz. And I really wanted, so originally my thought process was just to have the photo there, but then I wanted a picture of my husband and the boys somewhere on the frame as well. So I printed out these little photos. This was a photo shoot that we did when I was pregnant. And this is a photo shoot once my littlest one was born. So I wanted a picture of him with each one of the boys. And I love both of these pictures because this picture really shows how playful my husband and my oldest are. They're so funny. I mean, they're just hilarious. And so they're always messing with each other, and it's funny. And they love each other so much. So, and then I wanted a picture of my husband and my youngest also. So obviously they can't, interact like my oldest does yet, but it's funny because my youngest, if he starts crying and my husband will pick him up, instead of me, he'll stop. It's like he knows that, it's like they know already, because my oldest acts differently with me compared to my husband, and now my youngest does, so it's just so funny. So anyway, so I backed these up on the same blue pattern paper that I used for to back the picture on. So that is pretty much it, and I have a few more projects up my sleeve that I wanted to show you guys. I didn't want to show this until after Father's Day. I wanted him to see it first. And then I have some thank you cards that I have been working on that I will show you guys soon once I get those sent out, and probably within a few days I'll show you that because I want people to see it first. Although I don't think anybody watches my videos that I'm sending it to. But you never know. So I don't want to do that yet, or post the video of that yet. But yeah, so that is using some Graphic 45 paper, some Prima Bling, of course, some Prima flowers, and also Copic coloring on the thank you cards. So a bunch of awesome techniques on there as well. So and then I have a hospital journal that I worked on before I had my son, while I was on bed rest like the last few weeks. So I have that to share still. And so yeah, so I have a few things that I still have to share, and so hopefully I'll have those videos up soon. So I will talk to you guys later, and I'm so excited to be back, and let me know if you guys have any questions, and yeah, so I'll talk to you later. Have an awesome day.